Alright, come on, chillin', we gotta try hard. Made shit games all the fucking time.
They used to be alright. Now they're like
Fuck! It sounded for you! Oh my
that
god.
describes it.
Hey, I fucking hit fire, and I'll get fucking flashed.
Oh my god, I'm about to punch my fucking TV. I'm about to take this fucking game back to GameStop.
Lonum, I think you deserve a medal for that, because I really could not have said that any better. Guys, my name is Grunge, and today is a special day because I'm going to dedicate this entire video, these two separate gameplays, to ranting about one gun in Call of Duty Black Ops that has made me angrier than the MP40, than the UMP, than the ACR, than the M16, than the FAMA, than any gun you can think of. And that gun, as you may have guessed, is the AK-74U. Now, the AK-74U is not overpowered because it's an SMG, because it's overused, it's just not overpowered. I'm gonna use it anyway. Well, you know what, if you're gonna use it, you're gonna look like a dickwad. It's overpowered. It's as simple as that, okay? That gun is ridiculously cheap. That gun takes the cake. I would rather get killed by an ECR than that gun. Oh my god, it's ridiculously good. Okay, right now, Black Ops, I've been taking a break from Xbox a lot of lately due to parental issues, but, right now, when I do play Black Ops, okay, I do have fun playing it, but Black Ops right now, it's an amusement park, okay, and it's like an amusement park that's full of wasps. You can try to have fun, but you're gonna get stung over and over again by those 74U kids, and eventually you just want to leave. This could easily be fixed. Okay, why not just patch this gun? Why hasn't Treyarch thought of that already after the constant complaining? We hate that gun for a reason. It's too good, okay? Let's talk about the World at War MP40, for example, okay? Yeah, it was still playable because while it may have been a 3 to 4 shot kill with stopping power, it was always a 3-shot kill and a 1-shot kill to the head. That's unbalanced, okay? But at least the MP40 was jiggly. It had some recoil, maybe not a whole lot compared to the other guns in that game, but it had some recoil, and it had a relatively low rate of fire for an SMG, okay? Now, that gun was overpowered, it was unbalanced, but that gun was manageable, alright? I could take on anybody with that gun, with a Type 100, or a Thompson, a Parcher, or my double barrel. I could take an MP40 kid out any day. The only way to defeat a 74U kid in this game is to fight fire with fire. Seriously, okay? The 74U is the most unbalanced gun I have ever met in any Call of Duty. And above all, it's an SMG, okay? Now, the AKS-74U, created in 1974 in Russia, was classified as an assault rifle. It is classified as an assault rifle. The AK-74U is not a real gun. The AKS-74U is a real gun, and it is an assault rifle. They need to get that right, because the AK-74U is not an SMG. So when you give that gun full mobility with already ridiculously good stats, then you get the most overpowered gun I have met in my entire life. Ever, okay? The 74U is good in everything. It's awesome. It's amazing in every single stat, okay? Alright. A 74U has a fast rate of fire. It has basically no recoil, and it has very, very low recoil. And with the grip, it has basically no recoil. Let's see. It's a 3 to 4 shot kill, 3-shot close range, 4-shot long range, and it has small crosshairs, no idle sway, and like I said, you have full mobility with it. That's ridiculous. That is a ridiculously overpowered gun. They made it good in every aspect. The only way that could have been better is if it did even more damage, or it had even more ammo, or this is the most powerful gun I've met in any Call of Duty. Now, when I talk about things overpowered, I don't compare them to other guns in the game necessarily. Okay, well, I sort of do, but when I look at overpowered, I look at the guns in the game, but I also look at the gun stats overall. Alright, you compare an MP40 to the guns in World at War, and it was overpowered. Now, you bring that into another Call of Duty, it will be overpowered, but not as overpowered. the 74U would be good in any Call of Duty. It'd be good in Modern Warfare 2, alright? The AK-74U, when I look at a gun that's overpowered, I check its stats, okay? Let's look at a gun like, oh, say, the Scorpion in COD 4, alright? That gun, 2-shot kill in close range and really low recoil. That sounds pretty good, right? Well, 5-shot kill at long range, 20 rounds, and not the best rate of fire, and it did have idle sway. I noticed that. Alright, let's see another gun in COD 4. AK-47, 3-shot kill, maybe 2 shots with stopping power. But, you know what, it had a noticeable amount of recoil. It did have a noticeable amount of kick to it. You could not hold down the trigger and spray somebody that was far away like you can with the 74U in this game. That is so ridiculous. Okay? And, you know what, let's look at the COD 4 AK-74U. I loved that gun. That was my gun to use in Call of Duty 4. That was my favorite gun. That was, some runner-ups would be the M10 and the, let's see, the Scorpion. Those would be some runner-ups as my favorite guns in COD 4. But the AK-74U took the cake. It was awesome, it was good, but it wasn't great. It wasn't overpowered. It was, in my opinion, it was the 3rd best SMG. I really think that the MP5 and the P90 could take on it any day, but in this game, nothing can take on the AK-74U unless you fight fire with fire. Oh, and don't even get me started with rapid fire on that gun. Oh my god, as if it weren't overpowered enough. Let's kill them in a fraction of a second. Great idea, Treyarch. Okay, so we take, let's see, okay, so, like I said, the only way to beat an AK-74U kid, okay, basically the only way, anyway, is to fight fire with fire. Grab yourself an AK-74U and put rapid fire on it. That's the only way you're going to beat it. Actually, don't do that. I'm just saying that's the only way you can take it on. I mean, well, okay, that's an exaggeration, but it's very hard to do good against that gun. It's so ridiculously. Now this gun I'm using, the Spectre, it's a balanced gun. Now I have a grip on it, and I recommend in the future don't use a grip on it because I really don't notice much of a difference. The Spectre is a 4-shot kill in its range. I think. No, wait. No, I think it's a 3. I don't know, but the Spectre has low recoil, but it's pretty weak. It's like a 4-shot kill, I think, at any distance, but I could be wrong on that. And the Spectre is my favorite SMG right now in Black Ops, but my favorite gun's still Evelyn. Okay, I'm getting off topic. 74U, okay? I read some ignorant, idiotic comment the other day saying, when somebody was talking about the 74U being overpowered, oh, well, if the AK-74U is overpowered, then I guess the MP5K is overpowered too, because they're basically the same gun. I really wanted to just go hunt down that kid and kick him in the face. I mean, I'm normally open to other people's opinions, but that made no sense and it was ridiculous, alright? I'm not hating on people that use the 74U as much as I'm hating on the fact that the 74U is in the game, that Treyarch put it in the game like that. It's ridiculous how good that gun is. The MP5K has a noticeable amount of recoil, and see, look, that gun has a noticeable amount of recoil. It is balanced. You can't snipe somebody with it unless you fire it in burst fire or single fire bullets. While it still does the same damage as the 74U, it has recoil, alright? Now that's a start. How about up the recoil on the 74U, or weaken it, or do something, okay? I cannot tell you how many gameplays I've had ruined by the 74U. I hate that gun so much. It is ridiculous how well they made that gun in a game like this, alright? Where a lot of the assault rifles are the same, and then they take a submachine gun and make it just god to all of them. I mean, the FAMAS, I think that gun's a little bit too good, but it stands no chance against the 74U in close quarters or at long range. Alright, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to rant about the 74U before I start screaming. But, let's see. The 74U, I mean, like I said, there's no way. In World at War, I could take on an MP40 with a shotgun, alright, in close quarters, because I just loved shotguns, and in close quarters, you can easily take that out in World at War. But in this game, in close quarters, you can try to avoid that fire all you want to, being agile with shotguns takes practice. It's not as easy to do good with a shotgun as people say, maybe in close quarters, but getting to there is all strategy, it's all skill. But the AK-74U, it can outclass any shotgun in this game instantly. It can outclass the SPAs, it can outclass the Olympia with steady aim, which is a really good gun, might I add. The Olympia with steady aim is boss. That's off topic. I get killed every time I try to put somebody down that has a 74U. Like, I'd say of all the times I've had a shotgun and somebody has a 74U in close quarters, I win 4 out of 10 of those matches. Now, that's ridiculous. A shotgun can easily beat an SMG in close quarters, but not the 74U, which is basically, it's a great close quarters weapon, it's a great mid-range weapon, it's a great long-range weapon, it's a great sniper rifle. Okay, and up close, it's so ridiculous how well they made that gun. If you're still listening to me rant, I think you deserve an award, because I certainly would have lost interest by now, and I am losing interest by now. I just can't believe the way that Treyarch was thinking. Treyarch, if you can hear me, alright, I speak for a lot of people. I speak for about 75% of the people that play Call of Duty Black Ops when I say that this game is not perfect, okay? It's not a time to sit back and say, this is a great game. There's so many things that need to be fixed, and among them, sniping, of course, but the 74U, alright? Fix the 74U, okay? Please. All I'm at, I want that gun patched. We want that gun patched. We need that gun patched, or this game will be unplayable. The whole point of playing a video game is to have fun, and if so many people are using the AK-74U that we cannot stand a chance against, we're not going to have fun playing this game. You need to fix that gun, okay? You guys need to do that. Treyarch, what happened to you guys? World at War Treyarch, somebody discovered something that wasn't fair in World at War, they patched it in about a week, maybe 2. Alright, I mean, you never patched the MP40, but I guess that's understandable, because the MP40 in real life is a good gun, but I just... There were only 2 things. What?
Your Xbox is on.
Alright, I'm sorry about that. I had some... apparently my Xbox that I left up at my dad's house was left on, so I needed to call my dad and take care of that. I don't remember where I was talking about World at War and the MP40 versus the 74U. The World at War, the MP40 was way too good, but apart from that and Bouncing Betty, World at War was a really set game, and you guys did do a good job of fixing that, except for those 2 things. Like, somebody figured something out that they made the game unfair, then you patched it within like a week or 2. What happened? You've released, like, what, 5 patches since Black Ops has been out? Why not just go ahead and fix sniping? I'd say that about 70% of the people that play Call of Duty love sniping, love quickscoping, all that stuff. Why not go ahead and fix that? That's ridiculous. Is it because people have already bought this game and that you already have your money so that you can... since you already have your money, why worry about what we want and just do what you want? Well, prove me otherwise. I speak for about 75% of the community when I say that 74U needs to die. It needs to die in a hole. It needs to be patched. It needs to be nerfed. It is way, way, way too good. Please fix it. You're on the right track with Second Chance. Just pick it back up, Treyarch. I used to love you guys, and now you're ridiculously bad with Black Ops. I can't believe that you guys would just let the 74U go on this long, but I'm talking a little bit too long, so if you listen to this rant for this long, I really don't know why, but thanks, bro. Please give this video a like. Let's try to get this video noted a little bit and try to get some other videos against the 74U noted so we can maybe get that gun patched. Later, guys.